Over the summer at Bradshaw Hall, we're running a Celebrating Mathematics initiative. We've compiled a range of puzzles and challenges for parents and children to enjoy together. If it's a rainy day, or you feel like stretching your mind, have a go. We'd love to hear about how you get on. These challenges have been designed for children that are currently in Key Stage 1. In learning to calculate, it's really important that children are able to break down numbers in different ways. We want children to get beyond counting in ones strategies. Say for example, if I'm doing 19 plus 6, I need to be able to split the 6 into 1 and 5. Whereas 16 plus 6, I would need to split the 6 into 4 to get to 20 and then 2. Playing games with dominoes can be really helpful in this process. Have a look at the representations below showing 6 as 1 and 5 and as 4 and 2. My first suggestion for a game would be to get 12 dominoes, turn them blank side up so you can't see the dots, and then play a game of matching pairs. Turn 2 over at a time. If you've got the same number of dots on a domino, then you get to keep that pair. Now remember, that might be made up in different ways. For example, boxed in green are a pair of 5s. To make the game more difficult, you could select dominoes with more dots. The second game is called Dotty 6. For this, you'll just need a dice. When you roll a dice, you put that number of dots in any given square. And you can't put more than 6 dots in one square. When you've got 6 dots in a square, it's completed. So I rolled a 3 next, so I've got to put those 3 in a different square. And take turns rolling the dice with a partner. This time, I've got 2, so I can put 2 more squares in here. We'll go a few moves on. And the player who has the final move to get 3 in a row, horizontally, vertically or diagonally, is the winner. The second game is a mathematical version of Connect 4 called Tic-Tac-Toe. Player 1 chooses 2 numbers to add, putting counters below the numbers, in this case 6 and 8. That gives them square 14. Player 2 needs to then choose their numbers to add up. They can only move one counter to do so. In this case, they move the counter from 6 to 12, so they've got 8 plus 12, which is 20. They then get the box for 20. It's player 1's go again. They move the counter from the 8 to the 3, so they've got 12 plus 3, 15. The game continues until one player is able to connect 4. Get out another strategy and calculation game. Here, Bart and Homer are going to demonstrate. Bart has the first go. He adds 6 and 8 to get 14, crosses out the 6 and the 8, leaving 14. Homer now has to start his go with the number 14. He can either add or take away from 14 to leave one of the numbers on the grid, using only the numbers that are left. Bart now has to start from 2. The game continues like this until one of the players is unable to go. If you can make that your opponent, then you're the winner. One of my favourite strategy games is NIM 7. In NIM 7 you start with 7 counters. Each player takes turns to take them away. You can take either 1 or 2 on your go. The aim is to be the person that takes away the last counter or the last counters. Lisa and Marge are going to demonstrate. Lisa goes first. She decides to take 1. Marge decides she's going to take 1 as well. Lisa takes 2, and then Marge has 3 left. She decides to take 1, and Lisa wins because she's able to take the last 2. Then they have another go, except this time Marge goes first. She takes 2, Lisa takes 1, Marge takes 1, Lisa takes 2, and so Marge wins because she takes the last 1. Have a few goes of NIM 7 and see if you can devise a winning strategy. Then, have a think about the following questions. Have a think about the following things. Is it best to go first or second? What are your tactics? And what would you do if there were more than 7 counters? Now, I think I'm pretty good at NIM 7, so if you think you've got a winning strategy, in September, you can come and have a game against me, and you can have a go against the master. Now, we've created a Padlet page. There's a link to it on the school website. Go on there, click on the page, and put your comments down. How did you find NIM 7? Did you spot any patterns? Did you enjoy the game? Parents, it would be great to hear your thoughts too. Links to all the games are provided underneath this video on the Bradshaw Hall website. Enjoy, and I hope you have a fantastic summer. See you in September.